How do I become a senior software developer? Is there a path that a person can follow it and become a senior software developer? And what is the difference between a senior software developer and a junior software developer? When I was young, I Googled very basic things in C#, and it's hard to understand the complex coding. But after a while, I figured out how we can use it and understand those complex codes. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm a senior software developer for around a decade. In this video, I want to talk about what is really difference between a senior software developer and a junior software developer. So let's get started. So to make better understanding what is the difference between a senior software developer and a junior software developer, there is some principles that you should learn it. The first thing is problem solving. So a junior software developer just think about solving the problem and do not have a clear vision about the complete software from the outside. But a senior software developer think about what is the most important in the software. For example, the person think about software architect, scalability, performance, and long-term impact. The next thing is code quality. A junior software developer just write the code and do not think about can we make it better, can we improve the code. But a senior software developer take care about a solid principles, think about clean coding and readability of the codes. The next thing is debugging. So in debugging part, a junior software developer always think about how to solve the problem and always ask ask a senior software developer. But a senior software developer think about how the code should be in efficient way debugged, and the person understand how the system behaviors. The next is mentorship. A junior software developer always think about own task and do not care about another person. But after some years, when you become a senior software developer, you should help others, take care about the others' tasks, and also help them to improve their skills and also their codes. The last thing is decision making and ownership. A junior software developer always wait that somebody else tell him or her that what should do and do not do something else. But a senior software developer make decision independently and understand a business impact and take that ownership. So let's make an example. Think about two persons. One of them just working 5 years in one specific project in one company, and the other person work on several projects during these years. What is your opinion? You think which one of them is a senior software developer? The person that only just work on a single project, or the other person that works on a multiple projects, communicate to the customers and finding a solution for that customers? You know, in these days, the years of experience is not the main key, but the way that you solve the problems and how you can cope with a new problems or challenging is the main key of becoming a senior software developer. So that means the person that works on various projects during the past 5 years, for example, is more senior than a person that just working on a single project in one company. In fact, being a senior software developer is the way that you think, solve the problem, and how you contribute your team. For example, in the past years, I just dedicated myself to the coding and how I can improve myself. To achieving these goals in the past years, I try to put myself in the challenging projects and the projects that has something strange in it. For example, we have a project that somebody else work on it, but the person was not take caring about some solid principles, clean coding, and do not have any documentation on that code. So, and the other problem is, for example, the customer do not have a clear idea about what is the software is going to be. And this is a very challenging for the company. And for example, for the past years, we are trying to solve the problem, communicating with the customer and understanding what exactly is the need of the customer. So in this way, we have to consult the customer as a senior software developer and guide them, okay, if we use it, for example, this technology, it's better for their future. And if somebody else in the future wants to improve the software or adding more modules to the software, the person has more opportunities and more clear code to understand it. So if you are working on a company as a software developer and you think about, okay, in the next 5 years, I want to be a senior software developer, just put yourself into some challenging task. And I know it is so hard to participate in some projects that you do not have any clear visions. And you can, for example, talk with your team lead and your product owner or head of your department and explain them that, okay, I want to be a senior software developer in the next 5 years, and the person definitely helps you. If you need some more courses, more knowledge, take it and go to the courses. YouTube is a mega academy for a person like us, software developers, and you can learn a lot of things from YouTube. Actually, it's very helpful to learn about the object-oriented programming, the solid principles, clean coding, and if you want to be a better software developer and become a senior software developer or a principal software engineer, you should learn many things from the software. And when you go to the higher level of the software developing areas, you should know many things about the software architects, the differences between the architects in the software, and you learn it how you can use these software's principles in a better way that the software has a better result. And if in the future you want to add more features to your software, it's completely easy and you do not want to rewrite your code from the scratch. And actually in the past years, I have many junior software developers in my team, and I help them a lot in these ways that they learn it better the software. I gave them big pictures of the software, how the software should work, and I help them to understand it, the complete software cycles, and how they should work it on the customer side. And as I understand it, there is not a lot of differences between the syntax of coding a junior software developer and a senior one. So actually, a junior software developer, even an intern, knows about 80 to 85% of the syntax of the C#. But the difference between a mid-level software developer and a senior software developer is the way that they think about how they can solve the problem. So this is the key point. All the ways that you are thinking about how you want to solve it. Just solve the problem and go to the next task, or think about it in the big picture and improve your skills. So I hope you enjoyed the video up to the end. And if you have any further questions, please write down in the comment. See you in the next video.